Okay, so I just cut myself off. I went to turn the camera around so you guys could see what I was doing, and so this is going to have to be 2 videos in one. So I guess this is part 2. So anyway, let's see. Let's get a better... Oh, dear, dear, dear. I need a cameraman. Anybody for hire? Alright, so what I got here is, I think you can see it. These are monsters. That's what these are. Let me get my gloves on. So these are, it's for docks. And a buddy can get a bunch of these. There's nothing wrong with them. So he brought them over, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna redo these and make some raised beds. Now this one, there's 2 that are 3 by 8, and oh my God, they're really, really heavy. But as you can see, they got all these panels in it, and I can't plant in these because the roots are gonna hit the panels. You know, if I lay this down over behind me over there, you know, you start planting in it and the roots are gonna mesh up to this. So these gotta come out, and I don't know I don't know how long this video is gonna be of me even trying. I don't know where I left off in the last video, but this is what I got. I got this wimpy little hammer, and these are, oh my God, pretty sure they're nailed in. Let's see what I got. Marring up the panels is all. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of these panels in the 3 by 8, and I thought I could use them to build. You know, that's just treated pine, I believe. The panels running down this way are 1 by 6s. I think, and then these are 1 by 8, 1 by I don't know, 2 by 6, but these ones are wider than that. The panels going this way. But yeah, these guys weigh, I don't know how much, too much. But my idea was to utilize all these. Now these are 4 by 10s. There's 2. These 2 laying down are 4 foot by 10, and so I want to knock out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Or you know what? I think what I'll do, when I'm thinking about it, is Sawzall. Maybe I'll just cut these out, but I don't have a Sawzall. I think my brother does. So I don't think I'm going to get too far with these today. So tell you what, it's a nice day to go for a walk. Let's go for a walk. All right, I'm going to take you to my compost pile I started last week. And for the sake of not losing this video again, I hope, I don't know how to turn it around. It's not giving me the option to flip the camera. So I'm hoping that I'm giving you a good aim. So this is like the edge of my property line. And then over there is the neighbor. He's got a big, huge, humongous, it's like a garage. His father had a business and would work on auto body. And then his father, mom and dad are awesome people, beautiful people. And that you look at the compost pile, I tell you this. And so they're late 60s, and they just gave the business to their son, and he doesn't do cars anymore. He plays in a band, which is cool, that's all right, but he doesn't work on cars or anything, but he works on little remote cars. So over in his the back area is he's got a little, let's take a walk over there. So anyway, this is where I came out, and I just I had newspaper, leaves, and then it rained and snowed, and so this I think is going to be where my compost is. So now, whoa, did you guys get dizzy? I don't know what it did. So this is my backyard. There's my mom's tires. There's no room in the garage. So this is all the mess I get to clean up and try to figure out. But I definitely got to make room and get my garden going. We're gonna go for a walk. So this is where I walk. My Serena, we were already out for her little walk today, and she's probably upset that I'm not bringing her along for this now too. But this, technically, I'm not on my not on my land, and we're not even sure how far back. There's, the house and garage, my little car sitting there, and it goes down on a slope, and then it goes way up in the hills. It's really, really awesome out there, but I'm not even sure where the property line starts. The neighbor that owns this doesn't really care. I get along great with his mom and dad, and him, I guess. He's in his late 30s, I would guess. And this is what he's got going on, as if this is really important, right? So look at the storm did to this tree, all the branches breaking. But he started, this was all brush, and he mowed it for what, I don't know, but it's a mess after winter. There's all kinds of crap out there. This he dug up. This was tiny. It grew just over winter. I don't know if he did that on purpose for a small pond. But when I walk out here, I can, at the right time, you can hear the little froggies jumping in. So then, he's got all kinds of tools and different things that I don't even think. There's his the little remote control vehicles. He stands up on there, and then he's got all kinds of hills and hoops and hollers. And then there's a big, gosh, that's at least 40-foot trailer over there. I could build a little tiny house on there. Yeah, I come out here, and I don't want to talk to him because his son is kind of, I don't know, he acts weird around me. His parents are really cool. It's like, what are you doing with this stuff? And maybe I could, crack up a deal, and because I love it out here, I would like to maybe even build. So there is like a path I could drive my four-wheeler if I get a four-wheeler. So anyway, there's some cement bricks there. I could border my certain garden areas, maybe plant some thyme in it, some herbs, some little, use this for a border, maybe along the driveway where my plants are going, and I could put little plants in there and utilize them. It's got an old lawnmower, and a lawnmower, I think there's a blade under there for chopping big stuff. I don't know what some of this stuff is. So the neighbor's guy, if he came, I don't even know if he remembers my name. I'd be like, hey, Nate, what's up? Sorry. I'm not harming nothing, just looking around. What are you doing with this stuff? Some pallets. I don't know what that orange and black thing is. It looks like a huge rake that you latch up. And there's a wagon. Boy, that would be handy for me. And why this has been sitting out here for 2 years. Maybe he doesn't know how to get it going. His dad probably would, but his dad's busy. And then there's a ladder that's been there. It's been there for quite a while. And then there's another thing. Just guessing what things are named. That's a huge rototiller of some type for breaking up the ground. That's my guess. And then nice little tank. This is the first I really came this close and checked it out. I just walked by. But it's got different levels. Yeah, the handle things. So you could hook. Interesting, right? And then these are, I can't budget if I even tried. I mean, those are some steel posts, and they're, I'm guessing 20 feet long. I couldn't move that if my life depended on it. I'd have to die first. So there's a pile of brush and everything. I think when he mowed and cleared this out a couple years ago, made this grass. It would be cute, you could have a picnic table in here, a nice little fire pit. I don't know. I have no idea, but he's not using it right. And so there's the hill. That's really, really cool. All kinds of, look at that dead limb. And then a pile of brush. And this is the path. This is out behind the remote thing. There's that 40, 50 foot trailer that somebody could build a tiny house on. Oh, that wouldn't be very tiny. It'd be medium. And you can see the trail where somebody's been driving. So it's just kind of interesting back here. I hope this is capturing. Hi guys. So here's another interesting thing. When you see things slanted like this, that could be a little hut. Could cover it up with that. Make like a little bug out. Or the slant on it, maybe to rest your solar panels on. So yeah, my mind goes wild when I come out here in the wild. Maybe some firewood. Start a bonfire. Look at that up there. This is funky place. I know there are a couple guys, they're older now. My brother's age, my youngest brother, that, lived out here with in my mom's house where I live above now. He grew up out here in his teen years, and some of his buddies, they'd ride their snowmobiles and stuff and have little cookouts and what guys do. But there's a chair there. Just a plastic chair. Maybe somebody's sitting there watching for deer. back in the day when this was being used, the guys had grown up, you know, because they were 14, 15, 16, 17 years old. And they're all in their 30s, probably got families and stuff now. So here's between our property and the neighbors, and I don't know how far. It's the back of the garage. There's an old truck, an old Ford. That's really cool too. Maybe we'll get that another time. But so here we're back on the trail. I hope I'm not. I don't even know how long this is. And these are everywhere. I don't know if somebody won the mannequin lottery or what. Would make a good target for target practice, shooting, you know, practicing. That's the base of the mannequin. And my path, I come out here a lot. There's a creek out here that is beautiful. It's gorgeous. So there's some more. Looking out at the beautiful blue sky. Look at all that dead all the trees and stuff that have fallen. And so this one fell. It's right in the way of my path. Let me see how long this video is. 16. So that split off and broke right in my path. But that's alright, we're going to get through. So I'm going to turn you guys sideways for a minute just till I get through here. Okay, up and over the river and through the woods. There's another one. So okay, there's another mannequin body. And there's another tree that fell. But this one's easy enough to get over. It's a little bit swampy in that area. There's a creek back here, beautiful, beautiful creek, and it's got there's all kinds of natural springs going on out here too. So in this lower area, because we're headed uphill, this lower area, you know, collects a lot of water runoff and swamp in there. It's perfectly dry on my path. I call it my path. I walk this as often as I can. It's a little bit burly in there. A lot of grapevine. You make stuff with this grapevine though. That's a mess, huh? Look at all that thicket. Is it called thicket, guys? Comment below. Well, that's just a... See, they did clear out over in there where... And then I think they just pushed it all up in piles. And then plus nature. So we're back on path. And I'm gonna take you to the creek. I absolutely love the creek. As a child, we lived by a nearby creek. Oh, there's another one. Is that funky or what? It's kind of creepy, kind of strange if you ask me. But there's paths going up in there. In the winter when I would come out, if it wasn't too high, I could see, you know, a lot of deer tracks. And well, this is definitely a lot of, you know, I don't hear any birds, but and squirrels run around like crazy, and who knows what else, right? That is where I did a video. I never uploaded it. Me going up the hill and finding an old cabin that my brother and some of his buddies used to hang out here, and I always came out here for the walks because I loved the nature. But there's a video on that. Maybe I'll post that soon. Okay, so we're gonna go down to the lake, or yeah, let's go to the lake. Let's go to the creek. Listen to that.